Hi, I'm Joe Murphy, and I've been for the past couple days talking about mastery and the psychology behind mastery in order to tap your infinite potential. I'm writing a book, it's finished. I'm going through the last rounds of editing and reviewing, and it's going to be published soon. If you're interested in the book, let me know. If you're interested in reading it and becoming somebody who wants to make a comment or two, that would be great. But this isn't about my book, but it is about my book. Because what I've been doing for the past dozen or so years, 10, 12 years, is understanding this idea of mastery and what it really means from a psychological standpoint, and living from the realm of psychological principles in order to make my life easier. Did you hear me? To make my life easier by adapting or adopting new psychological principles to override old messages that I have been given in my family that you can't be, you can't do, you can't have. It's just because we're brought up on the wrong side of town. Now, you may have some of those things in your head too. We have all got buttons installed by our parents and by our family members. So I want to talk about this idea of mastery. And there's a key word that I want you to walk away with. And that's the word of patience. Patience. You see, what happens is we get this idea, we get all excited about this idea of a vision, working towards our vision, developing these attributes and trying to live each day within our vision, taking action toward it, and having the attributes that we need to have in order to attain what we want in the future. I called it in the previous video, bringing the future into the present by having the attributes now and having the attributes that you need to acquire, that are necessary to acquire what you want, can be the most exhilarating thing, more so than actually achieving that vision. All right, but this word patience and how it's related to mastery is critical. Patience is a critical concept that I just can't ignore and I need to pass on to you. This idea of patience reminds me of the poster many people had back in college of these two vultures sitting on a branch somewhere out in Utah, overlooking the desert. And one vulture says to the other, "Patience, hell, I want to kill something." Now, you have to know what vultures are. They don't kill anything, but they eat the carcass of an animal that another animal killed. So we need to have patience and work, and this is the key thing here. Do the work that's necessary to get to the vision every single moment of your day. Even if your vision is different from work, your work is tied into your vision in many different ways. And you have to be creative enough to understand the components of your current job and what you want in the future and how they're interconnected. It could be as simple as doing the work and developing the discipline to make sure you're not knocked off track so that you can concentrate, so that you're committed to achieving what's necessary for your job. There's a lot of strength there. It might be just as simple as persistence, which isn't so simple. All right, next element. Have a strategy or plan and stick to it. Now, I watch on people talking on LinkedIn. They're arguing back and forth. A plan is not a strategy. These are the people who are going to argue about nuances. If you don't like the word strategy, make a plan. If you don't like the word plan, make a strategy. Create a list of things that you have to do in order to achieve the vision. Have the patience to work through each one of these items on your list. Learn that each item is not as important or more important than another. Understand that one item may be more valuable than another, but make a plan, go through the list every day and work the list or work the plan. This is called strategy, strategic action, doing what you promised you would do. The commitment word I used on a couple of videos ago. It's the promise to yourself that you're going to do what you said you were going to do. I'm going to say that sentence again, and you might want to write this down. The promise to yourself that you said, and you're fulfilling that promise. You're doing what you said or what you promised you would do. It's the most powerful promise of all. It's a promise to yourself. Down here is, and I'm going to make sure the camera angle is clear enough, is allow opportunities to unfold. As you're working towards your plan, as you're working your plan, working towards the vision, I don't know what happens in the universe, but odd things do happen. They've happened to me and they've happened to countless others. I don't know how to say this. It's almost mystical. Things unfold. Things that you couldn't foresee. People come into your life. Opportunities jump in front of you. People call you out of the blue. They ask you, hey, are you interested in this? I have had this happen to me. I don't know how many times. But if you're patient and you work your plan and you have a plan and you continuously do the things that are necessary and you're patient, things will happen. Doors will open. Opportunities will come in front of you because what you're creating is a possibility mindset. And you're going about the work and doing the work. I'm Joe Murphy. Follow this instruction. Allow things to unfold, but be patient because the universe is very patient. And if you're impatient, the universe knows. I'm Joe Murphy. I'm here for your success. Thank you for watching.